One of the biggest questions we get once you've bought a new baitcast reel is, how do I set it up? Well, spool it first, obviously, and then it really comes down to how to set up the braking system on the reel so you can cast properly and not have any issues with backlashing. The first is the tension knob. So when you spool it up and you rig your rod up, tie a bait to it, and what you want to be able to do is just adjust this so that the bait has a nice consistent slow fall to hit the ground. Once you get that, then the adjustment comes on the other side. This is a magnetic brake reel, so there's really three main types. There's a magnetic, a centrifugal, and a combination of the two. All the magnetic brakes, which this reel is, are adjustable externally. Very simple to adjust. I usually start with that magnetic dial turn to about 3/4 full, and then go and make your first cast. Once you made your first cast, and you feel comfortable with it, then you can start dialing it back. So as you feel comfortable with it, start dialing that dial back and you'll be able to cast further. And once you hit that perfect balance of control and casting distance, and you feel comfortable with it, then your reel is perfectly set up and ready to fish. So if your reel's a centrifugal brake reel, again, it's a pretty simple task to set this up. As you can see, this reel has brake blocks with little pins that pop out. So when you pop a pin out, that brake block is turned on. So that's a fully engaged brake block and it'll apply braking force. What I usually like to do, is depending on the conditions, is start with 4 to 5 brake blocks on, and then put the side plate on and go and make a cast with the reel. If you feel like it's really controllable, you want a little more distance, simple thing is, again, just take that side plate off and push that brake block towards the center of the spool. You'll hear it click, it means you've turned that brake block off and you've decreased the braking force on the reel. Pretty simple. You do that a couple of times, and once you feel comfortable with it, your reel is set up and ready to fish. I'm Andrew Wheeler, and that was your Midwest Outdoors Tip of the Week.